Yo guys, it's MK, and today we are going to be watching RC play some more duels because you guys liked it. It's he's likes duels, I think.
True. For the most part. Alright.
You like duels. Alright, I'll cut to whenever he gets an opponent, guys. Alright, guys, didn't get
Okay.
we had two opponents in mind that RC would be getting, and we did not get either of them. Oh wait, I'm supposed to mute, so I will let you focus. Alright, he is locked into Cambodia with the Cambodian antenna because RC's a generational talent, guys. Hopefully this generational talent throws. I think maybe next game he'll get the opponents he wanted that are higher rated. Gets a whole
I'm sure
54
this will be
points.
a riveting game.
Already got the whole audience asleep.
Anyways,
Yep. We have a Brazilian pool, guys, and we have some landscape. What are we thinking? I'm thinking maybe like Marignyao or Belém on this. Those are my thoughts. He's thinking Marignyao, which was what I said first. So RC and I having similar thoughts on this, since we are both American, and so we have similar thought processes because of the chemicals that are in our food. And yeah, Barry's also American, so it makes sense. So yep, all three of us getting Marignyao, in fact. Even with the blurry screen, I can get it. Alright, next round. We should be in Indonesia somewhere. Cannot read that sign. That is in Southeast Sulawesi. And he, RC, he is him, is gonna get this fine location. Absolute talent. RC's such a good player, guys.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember where Kunawi Selatan is, but it's
He
somewhere over here.
Yeah, he even doesn't even remember where Kanawe Selatan is. RC's the best player in the
Okay.
world. Barry the Bee isn't. He missed that location. Barry the Bee also is like 13 or 12 or something. I mean, he's called Barry the Bee. What can we really expect from? Maybe future generational talent, potentially, when he gets a little bit older. Too young to do much right now. World Cup. GeoGuessr will probably be gone by the time he's 18, so tough prospects for our young lad over here. RC going Iskender or whatever the heck. I don't know. Sure. I don't have any thoughts on this. Makes sense, I guess. I don't do Turkey. Well, I do, just not this one. Yeah, both getting it. But it was not I'm not bothering again. Yeah, Barry's showing his young status here. He's not Unk like RC. We got Botswana. Will Unk get Botswana is the question. That'd be pretty Sigma of him to get this. Also, guys, vote for me to be caster next year. Because, I'm going to try to be a caster. Yeah, facts. Anyways, on to the RC game. We are in the fine country of Italy, I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, it should be Italy. Landscape wise, I was thinking maybe Sicily even being a possibility. Looks pretty not affluent, maybe. Could also be like Sardinia or neither, but then I'm just saying it's everything. I thought it was Sicily or Sardinia, though, in my humble opinion. Yeah, the trees in the distance are looking more Sardinia to me when I saw those. That over that pointing at. No, he gaslit me. This RC guy is. See, it was poor. That always trust the wealth meta, guys. It'll never fail you. The sign was even poor. Sorry if you're from Sicily, by the way. I didn't even think about the possibility that I have a global audience. Sicily's I've never been there, but I'm sure it's nice. It's just metagaming. Not all metas are nice. RC going with the very eloquent guess on this fine round. Maybe he knows the ridge, and he does. RC's so good at this game. Oh my god, RC. You inspire everyone that sees you play this game. I just need you to know that. Guys, make sure to sub to RC. He's a very active content creator. Posts maybe if he feels like it. Usually doesn't. But yeah, here we are in Gen 3 Brazil. How's RC going to cook this one? How am I going to cook this one? I'm not. I think that's how it's going to go. This location is kind of terrible, though. I don't think RC. I mean, he probably likes it. He likes terrible locations sometimes. But he's good at every location. He's RC. He's so good at this game, guys. RC doesn't get enough credit for how good he is. I think more people need to give him his daily glazing, in my humblest of opinions. But my opinions aren't as humble as RC, the Mariah Carey of GeoGuessr. Peak diva, behavior scanning, like a boss. Oh, he found the 5K. Maybe. In RC we trust, surely. He knows the river. RC 5K, bro. I have no doubt in my mind. This man, he's studied this town. Oh my god, RC. This is why the people love you. Best player in the world. You're gonna win the World Cup, RC. I trust you. Sorry for the ping, guys. RC's fault. It's just his aura. Everyone has to contact me to get into contact with RC. Because he's a diva, so he can't respond to everyone. He's like a geo celebrity, is what I would refer to him as. We're gonna get an RC cook of the century on this. RC will not be winning on this round, unfortunately. Barry, the young Titan, might be trying to make a comeback on this. We will see about that. Here we have Malta. Neither player is going to care about this round. But RC will find a way to mog his opponent, as he usually does, on any round, even one as inconsequential as Malta. Because he's like that. He says this is dive site. That's almost diva, which would be a direct reference to RC. OG, old diva of... See? He found a way to mog even on a round like this, showing his status as the Geo Supreme. Oh, we got Russia. RC's gonna find a way to cook this location so much, even though it's a really stupid location. He's gonna get the right Oblast because he's him. Okay, should I continue? Okay, how should I commentate the rest of this game? So we have buildings, black car, long antenna. Also, I had to glaze RC a lot because I'm trying to fit in with every caster. So to fit in, you have to glaze certain players a lot. So I think I'm doing a good job at fitting in, guys. Um, yeah, not sure where in Russia this is, to be honest. Probably Western somewhere. Yeah, I mean, he's thinking Western too, but that still leaves quite a lot. Thinking the pets guy, I don't know. Could be, could not be. I mean, I thought anywhere from like um I was about to unmute and ask him for thoughts, but I'm gonna let him lock in for maybe. Guys, that round was just fake. RC, he got the O Boston Spirit, guys. He doesn't make mistakes. I don't know what Barry's guess was on that. To be fair, I would have probably gone like Kazan. Orenburg's crazy. Okay, here we have. I was thinking Saba too, I think. Was I thinking? Probably. I like Saba on this. Barry is a little bit known as a merchant. Younger players do tend to merchant a lot. I'm not sure why. It's just a common theme. So we might see a Barry rob on this. That'd be quite sad, since on my channel, never mind. Congratulations to RC, Russia Supreme, and Malaysia
Man.
Guesser.
Um,
Any thoughts that you want to give to the audience about this fine
I
game?
would have been I would have been mad if I lost to Barry going sending Orenberg on that,
Yeah,
but
I don't. I would have gone like Kazan. I don't know what he's doing.
yeah, I considered going like Ulyanovs.
Yeah, I would have gone like that
But
area.
I kinda just
Wait,
hedged with pets.
you should key real quick.
Yeah.
See if you get the opponents we meant to get. All right, I'll cut to when RC gets a game. All right, guys. RC got CH, who is a very talented player. But now time for me to mute and give good commentary and train for next year. All right, guys. We are in Europe and France with the chevrons and the way the houses and road lines and everything looks. Probably the Alps adjacent. I like RC's guess, I think. Yes, they both get it. I'm sorry for the pings, guys. That it's really distracting me, and I know it's distracting you guys, and I might get some comments about it. Probably because I'm mentioning it, but sometimes you just have to mention what needs to be done. Okay, we got the US. Time for RC to show his deep skill and fascination of US culture. Oh, and he's showing it. I You're weird. I just need you to know that.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What? No. What?
Okay, but CH is the GOAT though,
Uh,
so
yeah, you're cooked, buddy.
I am cooked.
Okay, RC has some stiff competition this game. It's going to be quite tough for him. He pulled out one of his grand knowledges of Western US as a US pro. He knows every road in the West US. And he still is going to get beat. That's so sad for him. Chrome might be who I need to start glazing, because that's apparently who this is. I don't know. Unless it's not. But yeah, RC generational talent over here. Scanning the 7 in Chile and failing to find an angle like most divas do. He's still looking and he's scanned the wrong road. Washed. Okay, he's not going to get flawless by CH. That's progress for my guy. He's going for number 1. Oh, we got Western US again. I was thinking this is some Wyoming type stuff. You've got the windmills. Good chance RC will know, as he would say, he knows the coverage, since that's the RC way of wording it. So a lot of white roads that I've looked at here. He's thinking it's these white roads. I thought it was Esterbrook, which was like the 100 kilometers north of him, but it wasn't. RC knowing the coverage. Unfortunately, not on Maltese though, so not really pulling off much. And we're RC getting blessed with the seed. It's almost like he's playing me with this type of seed. RC potential to know the coverage again. Oh, he's thinking. Where'd he click? Big groin. That I hope I'm misreading that. If so, that's a bighorn. Okay, I just said that. Yeah, we can go past that. He thinks it's Billings coverage. I have to let him know. You're washed. Wrong state.
Yeah, unlucky.
Just need to let him know about his washed state of geoguessing capability in the USA. Here. What are we thinking here? I think I might be washed actually, but it's also blurry, so yeah. Yeah, the blur is crazy. No, is it like Mexico? But I can't see the round, so I might be like fucking Asia. I meant freaking. I didn't mean to say bad words. Sorry for the youngins watching, but I don't think you should be on my channel if you're a youngin, to be honest.
It is over. Dude, I kind
He.
of thought, nah, I'm good. Okay.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
I
I
did
was
see
so
there.
not sure if that was Indo or Taiwan.
Unfortunately, it was kind of blurry for me, so my guess was pretty terrible. But it's blur, so cope.
Go.
He understands the assignment. Um, Argentina, I presume, but it's blurry if it's wrong, so that will be my cope again. But yeah, Chrome might be showing unmatched consistency. So RC, if he shows signs of blundering, he might be cooked. He is thinking Argentina. I was thinking that too. Buddy is gonna get cooked. Again, just have
Yeah,
to
lucky.
give emotional support to my good colleague and friend RC. Here we're going to be 5King Santiago de los Caballeros with the mountains north.
Ah,
Both our players are quite washed, unfortunately. 69 is a pretty nice number. RC lost over half his health on one round. That is quite unfortunate, one would say. That one person being me, because I've been saying that quite a lot. Now we are in Colombia with the Colo Cross. Very flat, so I was maybe thinking perchance east of Andes. But I could be proved wrong. RC not thinking east of Andes on Colo. He's
correction.
actually thinking north. Wow, I might be proved wrong. Proven wrong. Never
No,
mind.
listen.
Never mind. The sky might be showing unmatched consistency, unfortunately. Alright,
That
lock.
could be the
Oh,
case.
never mind. You got the other person.
We all good.
He did say you're cooked, though, next time.
Yeah.
Alright, Geo, another young prodigy, this time from Britain. You know, country has one of the greatest artists, Key China, so can't say too much bad about Britain because she's a generational talent, unlike Geo. Geo could never touch Key China, the Queen of Britain, and also Geo Popo's other. She's like Princess Diana, maybe, as a good comparison. RC thinking Distrito Federal. He's clicked a bridge within the federal district of Brazil. Shout out Orlando. And shout out I Want to Know What Love Is by Mariah Carey. The longest lasting #1 song in Brazil, mind you. And RC mocking him, showing his prowess in the GeoGuessr game mode of duels. RC will be going for #1 though. He will be going for revenge on CH. Because RC knows at heart he is the #1 player in the world. Not some washed out person with a 2-letter name. That sounds like me. Maybe I shouldn't be getting too crazy there. Getting his favorite country against Geo of South Africa, where Geo will 5K. Why wonder?
It wasn't on multis though. Cool.
Yep. Surprising. RC would usually get that on multis against Geo. Also, my commentary I know is not that good. I probably sound obnoxious, but this vid is kind of like the whole concept's kind of a joke in itself. But yeah, I know that people want RC duels content, but he needs to focus. So the only way you're getting commentated is hearing my annoying voice. Geo, I don't know what he's doing. Blood just did something and thought he was cool. I don't know. Unlucky. Probably wasn't streaming Key China. All right, we have Australia, yellow plate, so I would think NSW on this amazing location. One that RC will be mogging on. But we shall see. Generational talent RC. Best GeoGuessr player ever. Guys, he's so good. He's thinking Armadale? No, he's going down to Blaney. He's just clicking middle of NSW, guys. It's nothing special, I promise you. Oh.
Oh.
Thoughts?
I probably should be getting a camera there, but I mean, the landscape looked very like
No, I meant
central on this
thoughts on the opponent's
on
guess.
on GeoGuessr. I don't guess shame. I would never guess shame.
See, RC, he's more
Um,
respectable than me.
I don't know why this guy is sent. I guess it's just here.
Hopefully,
Oh, wait, I'm trolling.
thoughts on the opponent's guess?
Why did he insist? Okay. I needed more time on that one. Bro
I'm sorry,
insistent.
I distracted you.
Nice.
Geo, he's a generational talent. Guessing Ocean whenever
I'm
he
gonna
makes a
troll
bad
again.
guess. I wish I could be as good as Geo sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Thoughts on that guess?
I don't know. It's
I don't know if he knows
a little interesting.
if these are being recorded or not. You got him again. Unlucky. Okay, I'll see if he throws the first round. Or I'll mute until then. So guys, we got Philippines 22 copyright. So we're thinking Mindanao on this location because 2022 copyright with palms only Mindanao within the country of Philippines. We also have the concrete road, white Gen 4 car, and that pool, that specific caricature of an electricity pool, only Philippines guys. RC disagreeing with me. If only he knew he was deeply throwing this round. Yeah, like that's pretty free. I don't know what either of them are doing. They both are worse than me, but that's besides the point. Like, let's be real. The Ariana Grande of GeoGuessr. Here we have Guatemala car. RC going for a click in Guatemala, and he's getting mogged by British Empire of GeoGuessr Geo Apablasby. And for this next round, we should be in what I would think is Brazil with the red soil, Latin American fence, and the vegetation showing of a Brazilian phenotype. And also blue Gen 4 car, most importantly. Can't forget Gen 4 car meta. It's like, I have dreams at night about it. And here we are deeply examining the round and coming to no conclusion so far. I would maybe go like Minas though. But this is quite the round, and also it's blurry and the sun is overexposing the whole round, so I can't even see in the
Crazy
distance.
location, I reckon.
Oh,
That's a Archer. Okay. What?
I called Minas, so
Fair
I'm
enough.
the closest.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just had to mog him. I don't know what Gio's guessing. His guess was really fascinating, but it was a cook. He cooked salmonella and killed whoever he cooked food for. But I respect the grind. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Anyways, this next round, Indonesia with tiled roofs. Either Java or Southern Sumatra. Honestly, not sure. I'd maybe hedge because I'm like that. RC committing East Java. Maybe he knows something we don't, and he does. The Mariah Carey of GeoGuessr striking back at the British teenager, really talented individual. And here we have the British teenager's best country, who also doesn't have a voice because he doesn't have a mic for some reason. Let's see how this round pans out for our Radu C from Romania in college in Georgia. He's guessing somewhere. And the British teenager, completely mogging him, in fact, showing him who the real kid is on the block. So I'm proud of my key China supporter, Geo Appleblasby. Here we have UK Ireland. Ireland. I don't know. I can't. Irish sign. Yeah, it's just kind of blurry. Both clicking middle, so very boring. RC refreshing due to internet complications. Here we have India. Honestly, not sure where in India. Looks like Hindi. Yeah, well, probably wasn't Madhyapur. I was just too afraid to say anything. Yep, it was indoor. Neither player clicking indoor. They both just click middle of Madhya Pradesh. Pretty generic guesses, I do have to admit. Here we have Cambodia. Just thinking more northern with the vegetation and were there hills again? Yeah, there were hills. Yeah, I was thinking quite northern on this location, near the Thai border. RC thinking more just south middle. Maybe he's right and I'm mocking it. It's just middle. Yeah, it's boring. I wanted it to actually be something interesting and it never is. This is why I want to be a caster, guys, because I don't even need to put effort into this. Here we have Sri Lanka with the language, the houses, Google car, everything. Signpost. I mean, all you really need is the language and the fact that it's Gen 3. And RC getting weirdly close on such location. Not sure why, but you know. Shout out to RC for doing that. Good for him. Here we have South Korea, winter coverage, so always northern within South Korea. Geo, I think he has some secret pavement metas in this country. So there's a chance he might be 5King this if this is a distinct pavement to our British teenager. It isn't. He just clicked middle. I expected something better. And it was also indeed very northern with the winter coverage. So yep, shout out to South Korea. Here we have Guatemala, south of the mountains and south of the country. I could just say south. It's in this flat area. RC will be attempting to mock this location and show Guatemala who the real Sigma is. And that he's good at GeoGuessr, guys. He needs to show Guatemala that. Both clicking the same spot. Pretty boring, not gonna lie. Just Maltese building right now until they get one weird Pano ID round, which is just using not the latest coverage in the location, so it's kind of like fake. And here we got Thailand. RC thoroughly enjoys this country, if I recall correctly. Just looking at the insulators to see if it is south or not. It appears, though, as this location is not within the southern reaches of Thailand, if I have read the insulators correctly. But I could be perchance mocking it on that attempt at a call. Yep, just looking at stuff. Ran out of stuff to say about this round. It's really boring. I mean, there's some mountains, like, um, Geo very unconfident with his calls. RC going for a specific guess. RC overcooking it. That's a free Conchanaberry. RC might be mocking it. I should call Conchanaberry before because I look didn't think of it. Okay, RC, will he know the road? I thought it was. Is it North Coastal Wall or no? I thought so, but I could be trolling. I am washed. I'm washed, K. Uh, he is indeed agreeing with my road pick. He thinks it's near Crane or Kane. I couldn't tell if there was an R. Oh, Geo showing his prowess as a British teenager. So that's quite unfortunate for our one and only RC. Yes, quite boring seed and then 2 rounds that are quite unfortunate.
I
Where
mean,
the
Gio's just a goat.
he's the British teen.
True. Controversy was tough.
I guess one more maybe if you're down only.
Yeah, yeah.
You get your revenge, but maybe he'll guess Antarctica again.
True.
Yep. All right, time for Geo or not Geo for RC to get his revenge, and time for me to mute and yap. All right, here we have Alaska, I think, if I read the card blur correctly. Not that you can really read a card blur. Yeah, it's free Sedona. Yeah, I mean, no Maltese. RC gonna get mogged on Maltese, surely. That'd be funny. We need content, guys. Okay, here. Let me blurry again, so cope, but I thought Colombia from the blurriness that I saw. But could easily be like Mex for all I know. Okay, we're also thinking in Colombia on the Route 60. They both thought it. I need to ask, why are y'all both clicking the same yellow road on some random white forest road?
Um, I don't know. That's a good question.
RC not coming up with a good explanation. Unlike his league reviews, where he comes up with amazing explanations for his guesses. Some of the best GeoGuessr content work art pieces out there, guys. Here, are we going to Mog, this Brazil location? I don't know, bro. Bro, I just click capital. Bro, thought he's him. But that's typical diva behavior that we can expect to see from RC in this game. Confidence will get to him. He has a hubris, which is understandable as someone of such a high skill level in the game of GeoGuessr. Because you guys, bro, RC's so good at GeoGuessr, guys. I don't think you guys heard it enough.
Right, what is Romania?
But the British teenager who will never get to play World Cup because it won't be held by the time he's 18, showing up even the OGs. The American gunslinger RC, American diva, and GeoGuessr player. Looking at this round deeply, thinking Uttarakhand. Is he cooking though? No.
I actually kind of thought of that.
He thought of that, guys. He thought it was the Udaipur green old coverage, but he did not click it, unfortunately. There's a sign behind him that I think would probably be useful. Never. Wait, that he. Nothing useful for me. I don't know. West Sumatra does indeed make sense, though, on this location. I could maybe admit. I don't know if he saw something though. I was not seeing any such um, letters containing a word that give away the location to me. But RC, he knows stuff, but he's not even sure in the province, so I'm not sure he actually does. It's gonna be like Sula, and he will lose the game. Oh, I'm not sure what Geo saw, but British teenager, he's really showing up right now. All right, we have no car, I think. Need to look at the car again though. See if there is the presence of one. I don't see it though. So I guess like Slovenia or something. I don't know. It's in like guys. I probably didn't need to do a fifth duel, but like I want to give RC a chance to redeem himself. It doesn't look like he's gonna do that so far, but I'm always down to change my mind. RC, he can show up. Ooh, he thinks Poland. I mean, I didn't think it really looked like Austria or Slovenia, to be fair. And he is mogging it. So that is yet a good guess by RC. Also, it was blurry, so there may have been car, and I just couldn't see it. High possibility of that. Um, Here we have a round where Geo potentially knows the 5K. I did think of that though. If he's sending so quick, I would tend to agree. And yes, both getting IO Man, RC keeping himself in the game, showing that he can merchant this still. I think RC could use a good old merchant. Here we are back on what it feels like the third time we've had around that looks like this. Is it in fact this road? For real, for real. Might be. It could also be like Puerto Aysen Road. Yeah, it was Puerto Aysen Road. That's pretty free, but both players clicking the same exact place because they are unoriginal in their thoughts. Alright, guys, we have the Punjabi pool. Geo insisting, so presumably knowing such meta. RC, I would expect to also know such meta, and in fact, he does because, he's the best player ever. Generational talent. Getting a couple points off the British teenager. So, what? Props to him for that. Um, yeah, I gotta wake myself up. Yeah. Can we get some interesting rounds? I want some US. That would be funny. Uh, RC clicking the exact same spot again. Must be 22 copyright. It was in fact where RC and the British teenager clicked. Geo Appleblasby being the British teenager. Big Key China supporter, I think. He can let us know in the comments if he watches this. He probably will, because he'll know it's him. Okay, we have Brazil with Babasu Palms. So, I would be thinking, if you would look at the Google card, please, Marinial, because it looks like it's just blue. We were both having a Marinial thought on this round, kind of. There may have been a pull into distance, but I can't tell. He is, in fact, clicking Mariniel, though. Unfortunate series of events for RC losing half his health on that round, basically. When both of their guesses were wrong. All three of our guesses were actually wrong, in fact. Which is rather tough, but I don't think mistakes actually make you stronger. That's just a coping mechanism. Don't even know how many people are still watching the video at this point. Because I added an extra unnecessary game. And RC thinking Northern Comey. It's too blurry. I don't feel like calling anything on this round. I'll have my thoughts though and keep them to myself. Cause yeah, yeah. I don't know. Was Northern Comey? 6x, so very much potential. RC just needs to get like a Western US, and boom, he's in there like swimwear. This round, potentially not what RC is looking for, as he could still lose, but he cannot win on such round against the British teenager. In fact, he might lose on that. Does he lose on that? Thoughts?
Bro, I can't get any like crazy rounds. I'm gonna get like just yeah.
RC, not. He's getting proved correct because this is boring. What is Blood supposed to do with this round? Just like southern France somewhere, I think. Don't think Bro is winning on this, but he can quite easily lose on it. Oh, I must have been throwing. Oops, I'm tired, as you can tell. Never mind.
It's France. Okay. Well,
Yeah, tough end to this. Can't win them all. But yep, that'll be all for today's video, I guess, guys. RC will come back stronger next time, though, guys. Trust. Just leave RC some love in the comments. Best player in the world. Super generational talent. Like, diva supreme of GeoGuessr. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe to Radu, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.